A man who was crossing 63rd Street right here to get to this Panera Bread unfortunately was hit by a car and he was severely injured. Well, today a city council committee has approved a six-figure settlement for that man. As our Kelly Taylor explains, the man's lawsuit claims the city created a dangerous situation by not providing a safe way for people to walk across that street.
This area looks a lot different than it did a couple years ago when Steve Israelite was hit. At one point, there was a painted crosswalk like this. Now this crosswalk tells people when it's safe to walk.
63rd Street walk sign is on to cross 63rd Street.
On September 26, 2016, Israelite was walking in the crosswalk on 63rd Street in Brookside from Michael Forbes Grill toward Panera.
In the piano key crosswalk that we see here across Brookside Plaza, there was actually one of those across 63rd.
Israelite's attorney Stephen Gorney says there were no cars coming and there wasn't anything to control traffic at the time when Stephen was violently hit.
He went up onto the hood of the car and his head struck the windshield. He had a number of orthopedic injuries to his spine, legs, wrists.
That resulted in a lawsuit against the city of Kansas City. A council committee approved a $310,000 settlement Wednesday. In court documents filed by Gorney, he says the city knew about vehicle-to-pedestrian incidents at the crossing prior to Steve's incident. He says the documents were filed to try and make safety improvements to the intersection. This is what it looked like before, and last April, this crosswalk went up. And people say the area is still a little intimidating.
I wasn't sure if the cars coming this way were going to stop or if they knew that I had the right of way.
The trolley trail goes through the intersection, and one jogger believes there's still room for improvements.
Like a bigger stoplight, or people like maybe abiding by it a little more? Because I've seen people just kind of like go by, and it's like pretty scary because you don't want to get hit.
And while Israelite hasn't been back to the area since he was hit, he's pleased to know a new crosswalk is there.
And we kind of joke and call it the Israelite, kind of a play on his last name.
The settlement ordinance goes in front of the full council for a vote tomorrow. In Brookside, Kelly Taylor, KCTV 5 News.